lot of those hardcore comic fans, this is a different interpretation of Joaquin Torres than they might be used to. But did you do research into the role? And if so, how did that help your performance when you stepped on set?
Yeah, I definitely, I read the comics that he appeared in and knew that he was different in many regards. But I think what inspired me was there is a spark that he has in the comics that I was like, well, that's at the end of the day, that's what the character is. It's that soul. It's whatever is kind of firing off his pistons. So I think I tried to bring that magic and that chispa, as we say in Spanish, into it. So yeah, that's kind of what I brought into it with from the inspiration of the OG JT.
Look, you definitely got that chispa. That's a new word that I just learned. I'm going to use that now. Now, this show is incredibly layered with so many brilliantly written characters. In your opinion, who's the villain of the series? The Flag Smashers, John Walker, the government? In your opinion, who do you think it is?
It's tough. I think it's I empathize a little bit with John Walker because he is a product of the system.
Right.
And he feels betrayed a little bit by it in the most recent episode as what we've seen. And it's not to necessarily say, I think the system is definitely being kind of dissected and opened up and we're exploring that space inside. I think the villain is circumstance a lot. And it's, as much as the system is at fault, that's a tough question. I think I'm leaning towards in the government being part of what's created a lot of this, but it's also the circumstance of like the snap, and then never coming back. So it is this, and that's what makes the show really beautiful to then bring out into the current social political climate, is because it's allowing us to talk about this in a different way, and it's giving us different language, and it's taking us on the adventure, but also allowing us to like make this conversation front and center.
Absolutely. Now we saw Torres, he's tech savvy. We saw that in the very first episode when he offers to fix Red Wing. How much trouble do you think he will have repairing the Falcon's wings? For himself, I should say. Yeah,
for the repair, for whoever it may be, I think he's pretty good at repairing things for sure. He knows his way around the tech. So I think he won't have too much trouble repairing whatever, if he has to repair or whatever condition they're in. But yeah, I think you'll have a good time with it. You'll have a good time with it.
Now, my last question for you is like, the show's fantastic, but I'm already starting to dream about a second season, if you will, a Captain America and Falcon show with you being the Falcon. If you were to take those characters, where would you like to see those characters go next? Sam Wilson and Joaquin Torres. Where would you like to see them go next in the MCU?
Well, I'm curious, just like you are, as to where they will go, because I'm told absolute bare minimum of what I need to know. Sure. So I even as the episodes are coming out, I'm watching them for the first time, which is really exciting. So I guess I'll know that answer better after I see episode 6.